Okay, hey everybody, it's your favorite fat guy here. My name's Jerry, and pretty big in fitness, well you can tell it or not, but unique thing about me is that I'm a big guy, and I've always been a big guy, and I figured out some things along the way that's kind of helped me on doing these exercises, and basically it's kind of like fitness for fatties, because we can't do the things that other people can do right off the bat. And the reason this towel is here is to pretty much, you don't need all this equipment to be able to do something to help lose weight without even having to leave your house. I know for me, when I first started lifting weights, I could barely lift 50 pounds at bench pressing. So I wasn't very healthy. I was a whole lot of flab. Now, it's not the case. I've developed some stuff through the years. This is kind of a documentary of my journey just so I can look back on it, but I want to be able to help other people as well. That's kind of my goal and my dream, is to be able to help people lose weight, because I know how good it makes me feel when I get stronger and can do things that I couldn't do before. Plus, my physical health gets a lot better. Now, what I'm going to do is just show you a couple things. And the thing about these exercises are you don't need much room to do it. That's what the towel's for. You don't need to throw down a towel. It's just you don't need a lot of room to do these. Now, some of the simple things is like a push-up. If you can't do a push-up, like a proper push-up with your arms to your side, what I've done till I got to that point was actually move my arms out. You're still kind of getting that motion, and you just want to keep your back straight. The main thing on all of these things is going to be proper form. If you do things improperly, you can get hurt. So the real reason for these things are kind of how to do things properly without doing them like everybody else does. You know, one of the biggest examples that I know of, if you're on the bar, is just how to stand when you're doing a squat. Our problem is our belly. Half the time, that is our biggest problem, is we got a belly in the way. Now, I'm shirtless. Why do you ask? Because it's just easier to show you what your body's supposed to be doing, and that I'm a big guy. You can see that. So you can see what's going on, and I'm not embarrassed about it, and you shouldn't be either. Okay? If you've got the money and the means to go to a gym, go in there. Don't be ashamed of yourself around other people. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It only matters how you feel about yourself. And these are some things to help you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down on the floor, and I'm going to do a couple exercises, and then I'll kind of talk about them. So, like I said, these are just some simple things that you can do, and they will wear you out. All right? So, like I mentioned earlier, is going to be a push-up. You get down here, kind of keep your back straight, just kind of look at the floor, go down, come back up. Just say you can't do that. Put your knees on the floor, go down, come up. If that's too hard, move your arms out, okay? Go down, come back up. If that's too hard, lay down on the floor, put your arms on the floor, okay? Keep your legs straight, and then just push up. This is kind of like a yoga pose, but you're not going to hold it. You're just going to go up and down, okay? And then that way, that's one. The other one that you can do, of course, roll on your back, and put your feet kind of about hip level right here. And your arms, you can put them on your chest, behind your head, at your side. And what you're going to do is it's like a hip thrust. So you're just going to push up, okay? What you want to try to do is try to bridge it. So come up as far as you can, and then try to squeeze your butt at the peak of it. If you can't push all the way up that much, just push as far as you can. Don't let your legs go out to the side like that. Just try to keep them straight and going up, okay? Come down and keep repeating. Do as many of those as you can. You know, the other one is always going to be crunches. You come up, you go down. Actual sit-up, I found that being a bigger guy, if I can lock my feet under something, it's a lot easier. When I was doing crunches, what I would do is I would just bring my legs up and then come up, touch my elbows. And then with that, you can even alternate your elbows and stuff like that. So that's kind of a beginner's of a few things. The other one is if you can't do a push-up and none of that stuff really works for you, you can do a plank. I just thought about that one, and very similar. You get your arms, usually I put mine about elbow, wherever's comfortable for you. Point it straight, keep your body straight, and you hold. Can't do that, just do this right here. Try to hold that as far as you can, and then just kind of just hold it there. Get your body used to feeling that weight. Then once you do that, start going up, and then go down when you get tired. Then go up and try to hold it. You want to keep your head straight, kind of in line with your spine. So usually you're pretty much looking at a floor or a wall when you do these things. Those are some of the simplest ones that I found and that I do. I generally mix those in with lifting weights because I like to lift weights. Best thing to lose weight is going to be doing some cardio. And me, I did not have the stamina to just get out there and do a lot of things. So I would do exercises like this, build my body up, and then start doing more. The thing is, the reason I like to also do is the squat. And normally, you know, I'll have a bar on my back, but when I don't have the bar, they say typically, you know, you kind of want it at your hip and point your legs out, and then you're going to go down. Well, you know, that's really uncomfortable for me. I'm top heavy. So what I found, I widen my stance. Pretty much it's like a sumo squat. But with us being big, it kind of helps out so that, you know, you keep your legs out and you don't want to let your legs bow out and stuff like that. You kind of want to go down as far as you can and come back up. Okay? You can put your arms behind your head. You know, you can put them right here if you need to help yourself go up. Now, when you're going down, you kind of want to keep your back straight and go down as far as you can. If you can't go down that far, try to go right here as far as you can to keep going, and then keep dipping down a little more. And then you'll go down. If you have something to hold on to, that can help. Let's say this was a couch leg or something, back of the couch, kind of get your stance, go down, and then just hold on to it. That way you can kind of keep yourself till you get to a point, you know, where you can start doing things. Adjust your form, adjust your steps. You know, that was a little too close for me to go away. So, start going down. You know, now, if you notice that I'm doing something improperly, by all means, please tell me. I always have people do that to me, and these are things that I've done where they're like, well, your legs aren't as close for this or that, and I'm like, I can't. I have this stomach here. Whenever I go down and my stuff is here, I start hitting, and it throws me off. I can't keep my form. But by widening my stance, just on that squat, and putting it out here further, that allows me to get doing that. Activating all these leg muscles and support muscles and all of these things that get me healthier to a point where I can start doing things more properly. Now, you don't want to go out too wide. You want to be relatively kind of proportionate to your body. So, you know, just kind of something that's pretty stable. You kick your feet out a little bit, but not a lot. Just to kind of where you can feel like a tree in the ground. Where you can keep your body in your form and then go down. Now, what I suggest is to look at maybe what I'm doing and then videos of other people and kind of find your own middle ground. You may have to do things a little differently than me. I started doing this stuff after I was in a car accident, and I was a lot lighter than I am now and a lot healthier, and it kind of messed my back up. So a lot of these things are pretty easy on my back. I had to strengthen these back muscles up, so if you're worried about that, don't be, because you're going with low weights or no weight. You want to get your form right, and just simply doing these exercises will help you out. Okay, so anyway, tell me what you think. Like, share, comment. If you think it can help anybody, let them know. Like I said, I'm pretty much the fatty of fitness fatty, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm just starting doing this stuff, but I'm going to try to keep these videos short and sweet. I like to talk. And just try to show y'all things along the way. So if you got something negative to say to people, just don't do it. Or people, just ignore any negative comments, okay? We're here for a purpose, and that's to make ourselves feel better and to get healthier. And there's a lot of people out there that's going to put you down, especially when they see you trying to better yourself. And one of the things, a little motivation for you, is the worse that you are, the better other people can feel about themselves. So when you start doing better, they can't say, hey, at least I'm doing better than this person. So the more you start to rise, the lower they start to go. It's like a teeter-totter. So don't worry about any negative comments. If it's not going to help you become a better person, if it's not going to benefit you as a person, or it's not positive, don't listen to it. Don't even worry about it. When you're looking up information, just the same thing. So anyway, y'all have a good one, and we'll see you next time.